Hello, accountability buddies. This is Les with another episode of Less is More Healthy. And I am in a spot where I've recorded several times before. I recorded one of my first cycling videos here, um, and I've recorded several others since then. And one of the things that I've been thinking about is how sometimes riding a bike is about adventure and exploring and all of that fun stuff. And sometimes it's just about the exercise. And lately for me, um, it's been like a 50-50 mix, I think, between adventure, exploring new things, and um, just getting in exercise, getting the miles in. And I think sometimes just getting the miles in can feel a little boring. And for me, that's where Strava comes in. Strava and Komoot, it's mostly Strava though. It it lets me kind of mark my progress in a way that I wasn't really marking before, or at least I don't think I was marking or keeping track of before. I mean, certainly with Komoot, I was looking at how many miles I could walk throughout the winter. I was looking at like the routes I was taking, changing those up, adding things in, and all of that. But Strava keeps track of it for me. And this is not like a paid promotion. This is just me thinking kind of about how I keep myself motivated. Because motivation is, I think, really difficult for me. Um, and we are really going to see how well the Ulanzi J12 responds to background noise and how that noise reduction works or doesn't work. I've got the Ulanzi clipped to my helmet and pointed towards my face, and it should theoretically sound good and um, work well. But we will see how much I have to adjust the sound in post. Might not need to. So anyway, motivation is hard for me. Obviously, or I would have been doing this my whole life, and I haven't. I haven't taken care of my health. I've really kind of let everything in my life push my health care and my taking care of myself to the side. And part of that is you got to work, got to pay the bills, or as the kids say, got to get your bag. Um, And for me, that meant, I was working a job that didn't pay very well until I left the company after 10 years. You know, it meant that I um I worked 60 hours a week so I could pay my bills. And through that I did move up in the company. I did do a bunch of stuff with that company so that I was able to pay the bills, adding to my resume too. It wasn't just a one-way street. I did benefit other than just my paycheck from that company. Granted, it was kind of a horrible place to work, especially at the end once I'd worked my way up. And I think that happens with a lot of different companies. But in my case, um, yeah, I've lacked motivation to take care of my health and pay attention to the things that are important with my health. And now that I'm doing it, I'm seeing how important it is. And it's kind of difficult to admit that I've just kind of like ignored my health and wellness for so many years. Um, so now that I'm doing it, I'm happy that I'm doing it as well. So, um, yeah, just like thinking about like the exploration aspect of all of these things, which is really what makes this exciting, like going out to new places. It's the same with the walking. It's like, yeah, I walk to get my miles in, and that's exciting in its own right. But going out to like Proctor Farm, seeing the swamp, which is something that I've got to do again. I can't take the bike, but I can walk it. Or am I able to cycle to work? Like challenging myself to do new things, that's part of this. But also, learning that I can do this is really important too. Um, and I think that's the big thing for me right now is like the learning that I can do these things after so many years of not doing these things. So, yeah, I think like just looking at the things that motivate me in terms of like using Strava, like doing the reviews that I'm hoping to do. Um, but I got more reviews that I want to talk about. And do them in the same way that I did the Merrell Antora twos, right? Like I think doing reviews like that and focusing on like what's important to someone with type 2 diabetes is a useful thing. And maybe it's not useful to everyone, but it's useful to me. And I wish there were like more things like that out there when I first started looking at getting healthier and how do I do that. So um, yeah, I got a couple of reviews that I wanna do here, and I'm gonna shoot two of them after I finish this up. Um, I think I've got to turn the screens back on my action cam because I have the action cam screen set to shut off after 30 seconds to save juice. And I know it's recording because there's a little blinky red dot just below the lens. But it does help me to keep my eye on the lens instead of on my face in the front screen. It is, however, I think a lot harder to monitor everything because I don't know how to turn that. Oh, ha! To turn the to turn the screen on, I just tap the screen. Crazy. Go figure. So anyway, now I know how to do that. I guess I am keeping myself kind of in the center there. Not that it really matters because I put writing clips over the top of this. But it will be important for the next review that I'm going to do. It's the second time I've shot the next review. So, just as a heads up, so today I'm out riding. It is over 80 degrees today. It's humid. I am just sweating like crazy. Sweat's been dripping into my eyes. I've had to stop a couple of times and wipe sweat out of my eyes, which has been super annoying. Um, and yeah, just like because the sweat drips in my eyes and I can't see. I don't know if my eyes will ever get used to sweat and sunblock dripping into them, but it's not comfortable. It's really not comfortable. So, um, let me see here. Okay, maybe. Oh, yeah, there we go. I was just trying to figure out if I was right or if I'd switched on the screen some other way. Alternative methods. Um, all in all, the bike is going okay. I am going to do a review of the rear derailleur here. Talk about that a little bit. Um, yeah. So anyway, um, I think the noise reduction is working pretty well, or it seems to be. Um, yeah. So that's where I'm at right now, and with that, I'm going to say thank you and I'll see you next time. If you have a chance and you feel so inclined, please share one of my videos with your social media so that we can get the word out about what I do. If you're interested in doing that or not, I appreciate it either way. I also appreciate the subscriptions, the likes, the comments, and all of that. It means a lot. And so, with that, I'll say thank you and I'll see you next time. Bye.